Hey guys, this is Matt Granger, that Nikon guy. Today I want to introduce a full frame ED lens from Nikon, which is actually a variable aperture and what my Chinese friends call a heaven and earth lens. This is the 28-300 f3.5 to 5.6 zoom lens. It's got VR and it's basically the full frame version of the widely popular 18-200 it's just fantastic on your DX body cameras. I owned one before. They brought out the VR2 version, which is meant to be even better, but this is a full frame lens, and 28-300 obviously is a huge range. It's a big chunky lens. It's a 77mm front filter thread, just like the 24-70. It's a little bit fatter than the 24-70, but a little bit shorter. But then when you zoom it, obviously the weight shifts, all the glass is up the front, and it becomes significantly longer. Now, I've been shooting with this for a couple of weeks now, and I've got to say I'm pretty impressed. If you don't need the constant fast aperture of f2.8, but you do need a full frame one and you do want a good zoom range and VR is handy, then this is really a great option. When we were shooting down in Melbourne the other weekend, my friend Michael from Nishimachi Photography was shooting with this one for most of the time. And because, you know, when you're shooting with studio lights, you're generally not shooting at 2.8. You might be at f8 or anywhere around there. Really, I wouldn't see much of a difference in terms of sharpness and overall quality in those controlled circumstances between this and the 24-70 at around f8.
Okay, here's some sample shots. The ones with my watermark were taken with a fast constant aperture like the 24-70 or the 105 DC, and you can see very nice. But here it is with the 28-300 and around f8 and above. It's really indistinguishable in these sort of shots. And here's some from the shoot with Vivian that we also did down in Melbourne. You can click those links to see the full playlists.
The sharpness and clarity and color rendition and, you know, no vignetting, anything like that. It's a really great lens, and it gave him the option of when he wanted to, he can zoom right in and get up super close for a really tight portrait without having to move anything. And if you're shooting at f8, you know, obviously it's a constant aperture on any of these variable lenses. They'll keep that sort of an aperture. So yeah, it's a good in-between lens. This is a big step up over the kit lenses, but it's not quite at the pro grade of the 2.8 lenses. It does have ED elements. It is a sophisticated design. The VR does work well, but it's a variable aperture and it's maybe not quite as precise as some of the other ones, but focus is reasonably fast, not as quite as fast or quite as reliable as the 24-70, but then this is a lot cheaper and a lot more versatile. So if you're not needing the 2.8, as I say, definitely a great option. And yeah, if you get a chance, definitely test one out. If you're wanting a good walk around lens for your full frame camera, this is an excellent option for you. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Matt Granger, that Nikon guy. Until next time, get your gear out.